quick yap session. I said I was gonna start doing these a little bit more often, but I'm gonna do them on my IG. So if you wanna follow me on my IG, I will go do so. Everything you need is what you have, and if you don't have it, you don't need it right now. Not to say that you don't want it right now, because you may want it right now, but you don't need it right now. And if you do need it, you would have it. And everything you do need, you got already. You might not even know that you got it, but you got it already. I don't know if I'm talking to myself or if I'm just like talking out loud. But again, I said I was gonna start doing this more. Even with the whole little, I promised I was gonna be myself a little more other than just eating food, even though I'm blessed and I'm thankful to be able to eat food and make a living for my family. But I feel like a lot of people get lost in, or I wouldn't even say a lot of people, me. Sometimes I get lost in just that. And I know I'm me, if that makes sense. I'm training for a marathon. I'm gonna do a marathon at the beginning of next year. I had a conversation with my brother and we was talking about it, and he a professional fighter too, and we was talking about it, and he was like, you gotta train for a marathon. And I was like, yeah, I ain't gotta train that hard though. And he was like, yeah, you do. And I was like, watch this. And I ran a half marathon. I ran 17 miles, and I was supposed to run 13 miles, but I got lost because I'm in Texas, and Texas is big, and I was running down country roads and didn't know where I was going. But yeah, I ran 17 miles without stopping. I didn't run the fastest pace that I wanted to run, because right now my pace is anywhere from like if I'm doing a 5K or a 10K, right? My 5K pace is anywhere from like an 8:05 to like an 8:30. And then my 10K pace is probably anywhere from like an 8:30 to 8:45, right? But then I ran the 17 miles in like a 9:10. But a lot of it, granted, was a lot of uphill. And again, uphill, you grow through what you're going through. A lot of uphill. One hill, once you get to the top of it, is just the bottom of another hill. But that's another story. I didn't run the pace that I wanted to run, but I ran the pace that I needed to run, because it was a slower pace than I anticipated running. But if I would have ran the pace that I wanted to run, I wouldn't be training right now and doing the things that I need to do in order to get in something that I want to get, or that I feel like I need to get. I am going to run a marathon next year, and I think talking about stuff like that and bringing y'all into stuff like that and the way I've been processing things lately, I feel like could be helpful for myself in the future and helpful for anybody who is supposed to be helpful for. And that could be you, that could be somebody watching, that could be somebody that's just gonna scroll past this. I don't know, but God don't make no mistakes. God put you where you're supposed to be, how you're supposed to be there, when you're supposed to be there. And I'm here for a reason. God is amazing. God bless y'all. Y'all be safe.